Let me tell y'all something. You can't expect to live your dream life while living in lazy mode. See, everybody wants success. Everybody wants that nice car, that big house, that freedom, that peace of mind, but nobody wants to grind. Now here's the real talk. You can't have million-dollar dreams with a minimum wage work ethic. That laziness you keep entertaining is killing your potential. Now, I ain't here to sugarcoat nothing. I'm here to tell you the truth. Laziness is a habit, and so is productivity. And the moment you really decide that enough is enough, that's when your life starts to shift. You got to get tired of your own excuses, tired of sitting on the couch, tired of talking about what you're gonna do. Listen, God didn't bring you this far to let you waste your gift. So now I'm going to give you the game. These are 7 powerful steps that'll help you stop being lazy and start becoming that productive, purpose-driven, get up and grind type of person you were meant to be. Let's get into it. Let me break it down for you. Motivation is a feeling, but discipline is a decision. Everybody's waiting to feel motivated. When I feel ready, I'll go to the gym. When I get inspired, I'll write that book. Nah, man, you're gonna be waiting forever if you keep living like that. See, motivation is like the weather. Some days it's sunny, some days it's stormy. But discipline, that's like the thermostat, you control it. Productive people don't move when they feel like it. They move because they decided to. That alarm clock don't care how you feel. Your goals don't care how tired you are. The bills don't care if you're not in the mood when you get up and do it anyway. That's where the magic starts. That's when your life changes. That's how you separate yourself from the lazy crowd. Get disciplined about your morning. Get disciplined about your time. Be the kind of person that keeps showing up even on the days it ain't easy. That's how winners win. Discipline is what builds habits. Habits create routines, and routines shape your future. So stop waiting on a lightning bolt of motivation to hit you. Start moving like you're already successful, and watch how your energy changes. Let me hit you with something strong. Comfort is a slow killer. Yeah, I said it. That soft pillow, that snooze button, that couch you love so much, those things might feel good in the moment, but they're robbing you of your future. Success doesn't live in comfort. Growth don't hang out where you feel safe. Let me tell you something personal. I didn't get to where I am today by playing it safe. I had to get uncomfortable. I had to walk away from things that made me feel okay so I could chase what would make me feel fulfilled. You want something you've never had, then you're gonna have to do something you've never done. And that means stepping outside their comfort zone. See, lazy people hide in their comfort zones. They say, I don't know how to do it, or what if I fail? They stay in that safe little bubble and life just keeps passing them by. Meanwhile, the productive folks, they're scared too, but they do it anyway. They get out there, they mess up, they fall down, but they get back up and keep going. You gotta challenge yourself every day. Wake up earlier than you want to. Say no to that extra TV show. Hit the gym when your body says no. Turn off the distractions and get laser focused. The moment you step out of that comfort zone, that's when your real life begins. Stop making your comfort zone your home. That ain't your permanent address. That's a temporary stop on the way to greatness. Pack up, move out, and get to work. The more you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, the more your dreams start looking like your reality. Now, listen to me close. You don't climb a mountain in one step. You climb it one little rock at a time. Some of y'all get lazy because your goals feel too big. You try to look at the whole staircase instead of just taking the first step. And that's why you freeze. That's why you stay stuck. Let me give you the key. Set small, achievable goals every single day. I'm talking about simple stuff. Wake up by 6 a.m. Make your bed. Read 10 pages. Do 30 minutes of focused work. Drink water instead of soda. These might seem small, but small wins create momentum, and momentum is what kills laziness. You ever notice how good it feels to check something off your list? That ain't just emotional, that's psychological. Your brain starts getting addicted to progress. You start feeling like a winner because you're proving to yourself that you follow through. You're building self-trust, and baby, that's powerful. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. Don't wait to feel like a champion. Act like one, even when it's just one little task at a time. Productive people know how to stack wins. They say, let me dominate my day, one move at a time. And guess what? That day turns into a week. That week turns into a month. That month turns into a new life. So break your big goals down into bite-sized pieces. And every day, wake up and ask yourself, what can I win at today? Start small, but be consistent. The small stuff you do daily adds up to the big results you dream about. Let me break it down for you. Your distractions are destroying your destiny. Yeah, I'm talking about that phone, that endless scroll, that Netflix binge, that video game, that meaningless conversations, all of it. These little things might seem harmless, but they're stealing your time, and your time is your life. Now look, I ain't saying you can't ever relax, but some of y'all are relaxing more than you're working. You spend 4 hours on social media but won't spend 30 minutes on your goals. You watch everybody else live their dream while you scroll through highlight reels, forgetting that your own life is passing you by. That's not just laziness, that's self-sabotage. You want to be productive, you got to be ruthless about your focus. That means putting your phone on do not disturb. That means telling your friends, hey, I can't hang right now. I got work to do. That means turning the TV off, closing the extra browser tabs, and lock it in like your future depends on it, because it does. Let me tell you what successful people do. They create environments that help them win. They remove temptation. They set boundaries. They don't let distractions dominate their day. They know that every minute matters and every distraction has a cost. You got dreams? Then act like it. Set up a space where you can grind. Schedule your day. Time block your tasks. And when it's time to work, you go to war on laziness. You go to war on distraction. Because you know every minute you waste, somebody else out there is using that same minute to build a life you keep saying you want. You can either live distracted or live driven, but you can't do both. Let me tell you something I learned the hard way. The way you start your day sets the tone for your entire life. If you want to stop being lazy and start being productive, then you got to start when the rest of the world is sleeping. I'm talking about getting up earlier, before the noise, before the chaos, before the distractions. You know what happens when you wake up early? You take control. That snooze button ain't just a button, it's a mindset. Every time you hit it, you say, my goals can wait. But when you rise with purpose, man, that's powerful. That's when the dream chasers get up and get after it. Let me tell you what I do when I wake up. I ain't scrolling through my phone. I ain't complaining. I'm praying. I'm meditating. I'm visualizing my goals. I'm moving my body. I'm reading something that feeds my mind. Why? Because the morning ain't just about getting up. It's about getting ahead. You ever notice how folks who wake up late always feel behind? They rushing, they stressing, they reactive all day. That ain't how you build success. That's how you build burnout. But when you wake up early, you get to create your day before the world starts demanding your time. You're not catching up, you're taking charge. But it gets easier with consistency. Go to bed with intention, set your alarm, and don't negotiate with it. The first hour of your day should belong to you, not your job, not social media, not your email, you. So here's the challenge. Beat the sun up. Watch what happens when you start your day in silence, with focus, with a plan. You'll feel stronger, you'll think clearer, and you'll start stacking victories before most people even open their eyes. Remember this, how you start is how you finish. Win your morning and you'll win your life. Let me be real with you. Excuses are the language of the lazy. You ever notice how folks who ain't going nowhere always got a reason why? I'm too tired, I didn't grow up with much, I'm not lucky like them. Let me tell you something. As long as you keep blaming everything else, you'll never fix what's in your control. See, here's the truth. Your life is your responsibility. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Not your boss, not your parents, not the government. This ain't a movie. This is real life. And in real life, if you want change, you gotta own your stuff. That means own your choices, own your habits, own your time, own your energy. When I was homeless, living out of my car, I had every excuse to quit. If I look in the mirror and say, Steve, if you die in this situation, it's gonna be because you gave up. But if you fight, you might just make it out. And you know what I did? I stopped talking about it and I started doing something about it. When you take ownership, the game changes. You stop waiting for perfect conditions. You stop blaming your past. You stop saying, why me? And you start saying, watch me. That's when you move from victim to victor, from lazy to legendary. Listen, everybody's got a story. Everybody's got pain, but winners, they don't let that pain become a prison. They turn it into power. They use it to fuel their grind. So starting today, no more excuses. If you slip up, own it. If you're behind, fix it. If you don't know how, learn. Every step you take in ownership is a step out of laziness and into greatness. Say this out loud. I am responsible for my life, and mean it. Because the moment you take full ownership, that's the moment everything starts changing. Look, I don't care how focused you are. If you hang around lazy people, that mindset's gonna rub off on you. Iron sharpens iron, but guess what? Rust spreads too. You can't be productive if your circle is full of folks who ain't talking about progress, purpose, or pushing forward. Let me put it to you straight. If you're the hardest worker in your crew, it's time to find a new crew. You need to be around people who inspire you, challenge you, and even outwork you. People who hold you accountable. People who wake up early, set goals, and don't waste time talking. They too busy doing. Lazy people make you comfortable with mediocrity. Hustlers, they make you uncomfortable with excuses. They make you level up. They'll look you in the eye and say, nah, you said you had a dream, where's the action? And that kind of energy, that's priceless. You want to stop being lazy? Audit your environment. Who do you talk to every day? What kind of conversations are you having? Are y'all talking about people or are y'all talking about ideas? Are you venting or are you building? If your circle's not helping you rise, then it's holding you back. Let me tell you this, successful people are intentional about who they give their time to. You need folks who feed your soul, not drain your spirit. People who make you feel like your dream ain't crazy. People who clap when you win and push you when you slip. And don't be afraid to be the rookie in a room full of giants. That's how you grow. That's how you stretch. Surround yourself with folks who intimidate you a little in a good way, because being around excellence forces you to elevate. At the end of the day, lazy is contagious, but so is greatness. Choose your company like your future depends on it, because it does. Now let me tell you something, straight from the heart. You were born with a gift, but gifts don't work if you don't. Laziness is robbing too many people of the life they were designed to live. But you ain't gotta be one of them. You've got what it takes. You just gotta stop talking about it and start moving on it. Wake up with purpose, move with discipline, kill those distractions, cut off the comfort, own your morning, own your mindset, and watch how your life changes. Because listen to me, ain't nothing more powerful than a man or woman who made up their mind. And if that's you, then baby, it's your time.